Hello my friends and welcome to Mordheim, City of the Damned. I'm Morjax and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the veteran system that came out in the new player progression update. So what this is as opposed to your warband where each one is independent, so if your warband dies or fails to make a shipment, they're done and you have to start a new warband. The veteran system rolls over between all of your warbands. It's kind of a collective experience, so even if your warband does a belly flop, you still get something out of it. And there's a level up in the top left where you can see we're level 3 and we have 2 out of 25 experience. It says right there, Sons of Myrmidia. And so that's something that goes up with all of the warbands you play. And the way that you get experience is to do these things on the right here. So there's a whole ton of them. There's victories, there's skirmish missions, there's leveling, there's gear, kills, campaign for each of the different warbands, tons and tons of different stuff that trigger experience. It's basically like a achievement system, and what you get is veteran points. And so veteran points you can spend on veteran skills, and right now you can see I have Negotiator, which I bought, and the normal gives you 1 additional day, the Master gives you 3 additional days to fulfill Wordstone requests. And I'm going to go through a few of my favorite skills here. I'm definitely kind of, I lean towards the always on ones, and so I'll tell you what those are here. First one up is Commander, and that gives you a reduced upkeep cost for all leaders and impressive warriors by 4 gold crowns after a successful mission, and 8 gold crowns for the mastery. So that's something that you're always going to have to pay for their upkeep, so that's something that is always on. Next one here is Explorer. So what Explorer is it reduces the costs of scouts on the mission map by 10% and increases the chance to find higher quality missions by 10%, and 20 and 20 for the mastery. And so this is also something that you're going to be doing probably most every day, and so 10% or 20% cheaper costs is gonna add up over the long term. The next one that I like is Healer, because your guys will get injured. I think this is a little bit less useful than Negotiator, Commander, and Explorer. I think you're going to use those on pretty much a daily basis, whereas Healer, you'll be using it, but there's definitely some days you'll come back with no injuries, and that's been happening to me recently. Next one is Scholar. This reduces the cost of training skills and spells by 5%. Mastery reduces it by 10%. Now, it starts off at 200 gold crowns, and I haven't gotten terribly high level, but I think that may go up in terms of what it costs to train a skill, and that's going to get really expensive really fast. So this could save you a lot of gold over a longer period of time. And then there's a lot of these contacts. So Contact, Alchemist, Armorer, Armorer's Apprentice, Bowyer, Great Weaponsmith, blah, 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 blah. There's a whole bunch of them, and basically every day it gives you a 5 or 10% chance to give you a certain item. So for example, the Weaponsmith is a 5 or 10% chance to receive a free one-handed weapon each day. So every time you pass a day, which is obviously every single day you're going to be doing that, there's a small chance, 1 out of 20 or 1 out of 10, that you're going to get that item. So if you're looking for a specific item, if you're looking for black powder weapons, you can get free firearms from the gunsmith. One that I will mention, especially once PvP rolls out and takes a more prominent role, is Contract Merchant. Now this is a 5 or 10% chance to receive a consumable item, and my prediction is that consumable items are going to be very expensive once, or they'll be very cherished rather, once PvP starts taking a front stage. So that's kind of the most of it here. I'm going to flip through all of these at the end of the video here. I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to flip through each of them here. You can pause the video if you want to look closer. I just want to keep this pretty short, and yet I want to cover them all. So I'm just going to flip through them here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next time for more Mordheim, City of the Damned.